My lord. Not... He was my father served your father. Yes, I yearn to face the Darkspawn and prove my worth as your second. May the stone support us, as you will.
Right. No sign of trouble here.
Hey, Baron. Oh, I'm sorry. I am so sorry, Your Highness.
On it. This should be easy enough.
I'm sorry. I thought you were Prince Balin coming down the hall.
Prince Balin is
Yes, I will show myself out, with your leave, my lord. Thank you.
I am at your service. I am proud at your service. I do.
Your father has allowed the merchants to show
Sure,
their
we can work
wares
this
in the
out
diamond
reasonably.
quarter during these
It's in the
celebrations.
records. There's nothing I can do. Please, Master Volney. My work is accredited by the Shaper.
These books are lies written by the enemies of House Volney.
I write only what I find in the ancient records. Lord Iduken, you can vouch for my work, can't you? Your father loved my History of Iduken, Paragon King, Peacemaker.
This worm has written a book that slanders my house. He deserves to die for what he has written of Paragon Volney.
My work tells the story. When the Assembly names a paragon, they form their own noble house.
Volney was more than a man. Am I?
I have Volney became the record. Not liking history doesn't make it any less true.
You're taking his side? What if he published a book like this about your... You would not say so if it... Excuse me,
That fool has no idea how weak his house is. Shall I have him killed, my lord? As you say.
You've shown House Iduken a friend to research, history, and the glory of our people. Of course. Now, I must try... Good day.
My lord. As you will.
The finest in home decorations!
Certainly have some gall, merchant.
But my lord, you honor me by visiting my humble booth. May...
Nothing beats a good set of steel cutlery.
I trust.
Especially... Have you...
Lord... Yes, your highness.
I speak to lower houses and castes as they should be spoken to. Now do as I... Your lack of a sense...
That's a bit...
As a... Now then, you, get to the feast. I'd advise you to watch that tongue. Come, Balin.
That was fun. Nothing like being talked down to by the next kid. That it is.
Look at this.
My lord, nothing.
You know very well, House I do.
Of course. Forgive me.
Nonsense, woman. Your words bring shame upon our house.
What about that one?
I doubt he's a
Right.
task. I'm not going down that road.
Oh, I would love to end up with a red head.
Invest in the next great trade expedition.
Greetings, my lord. I am so...
Yet you dare now.
Yes, just so. Here's the thing. What I mean to say is... Sorry. So, sent a message. Prince Trian had him thrown out. I don't know what offense he caused, but I had him. Here.
That's it.
You do me. I wish to...
Tree in his air.
If the
Whisper. Or the right one, depending on your view.
Thank you.
What do you mean?
Straight. They're coming.
My lord.
Lord,
Is it hard to be the king's child? No. It's the Shall we?
My lord, are you heading to the proving arena? We have...
I clean. The king decided you were not to travel through the commons on guard.
Will we be leaving then? We are at your...
Have you come to watch these brave warriors, Your Highness?
Then honor him by doing as he says. My lord I do can...
Of course. Are you ready for your first match? And then, Lord,
You honor me with this match.
first warrior to fall is...
That was exciting. I had the whole left half of the arena cheering for you. Popular with the crowds.
Are you ready for your next opponent? Lord.
Honor and glory to your house, your highness.
First warrior.
stay still!
You're getting sloppy! Let's make this quick, shall we? The winner! Sir Blackstone is your next opponent. Are you ready? Then this is a Lord...
This is your education, child. Try to learn as you bleed.
First warrior to fall... You're mine! The winner!
My lord. As you will.
Well done. Franlin, are you ready to face him? Or will you rest first? Of course. It is down, Lord
You fight well. I wish you glory today and glory tomorrow.
First warrior to fight.
Let's get started.
Ancestors guide my arm!
On it.
We will prevail!
You're getting sloppy!
I need some
That's all
help!
you've got! You're mine!
Right.
Is it just me, or do you actually think you have a chance? The winner!
Good showing there, my lord. Your opponents will be licking their wounds all eve.
Congratulate. You vanquished every warrior of note in today's proving. Your glory...
My lord. As you will.
Much glory was brought to your
Honor
house
to
tonight.
your house.
No sign of trouble here.
My lord. Your wish is our command.
Most exotic
You
wares
bring
and
great
ores,
glory
Amon.
to your house, my lord.
Only the freshest food for your noble table.
My lord.
Invest in the next great trade expedition!
My lord, you honor me.
What have we here? Two handsome, strapping, noble lords. You both look so grand.
And isn't this the man of the hour, the king's son?
Who's your friend, my lord? Another noble from the honored House Iduken? Oh, then not a noble?
No, Telly, not a noble. Stone you're thick sometimes. That you are, my lord. Can I interest you in a little bedded diversion? Of course, my name is Marty and this is Telly. We came up for the celebration.
We do, my lord, and quite the sum it cost us.
They're noble hunters, my lord. A man takes his caste from his father, and these women hope to bear a noble lord's son. If one is successful, she's raised up to concubine. It provides new sword arms for the house, and many nobles look favorably on such women.
Shall I come to your chambers after the ceremony, then?
I talked to him first. I want him.
He's looking for a woman, Telly, not a little girl. I'm the one you want.
Oh, my lord has his energy about him.
There will be no three to a bed if that's what you're thinking. We both require full experiences all to ourselves. If you think you can manage us both, though... This should prove most interesting. We will wait for you together, my lord, and show you the proper way to celebrate a princely commission.
My lord. As you will. My lord. As you will.
I am at your service.
Look, the Grey Wardens are
My lord,
here. The raid tomorrow must be more than a standard mission. The Wardens only go where the Darkspawn are the greatest threat.
This should be easy enough. As you wish.
The finest in home decorations!
My lord has returned.
Many thanks for... I wish to speak to you of a matter most urgent. There is a vote coming before... I see... Please, agree to speak for this noble cause. Though, let's be honest, he has a... Now he wishes to come home, but he cannot, for he has no house and would be castless. You have mere... What could be more?
Hero, your mother would melt the stone if she knew what you just did. Sure, Lord Dace is playing you false. Go ahead, be his puppet. Your first command will be marked by every major... If you are... Last... Lord Dace backed the Merchant Guild, pouring a great deal of money. Lord... The Surf... House Helmi, Bimo, I Dukin. You begin to... Your house and mine would be forced to pay the Surfacer's kin debts. It would be a great victory for Lord Dace. That should take Lord Dace down a peg or two. You give up the initiative, but...
You return. Were my instruct... What would that do, besides get you cast into the deep roads or put down like a bee? And what did she have to say? I see. Some preposterous story, I'm sure. Right, well, now, if you'll excuse me... You've won.
You forget who you're speaking to. This is the guest of honor and child of the first house of Orzammar.
For now. We shall see what the future holds. Trian's grasp on the throne is in no way certain, and much can happen before then. Now let me be.
Lords, ladies, our Lord Idukan has challenged the honor of Lord Dace.
What's this? My son is already testing his reach?
Fantastic. I thought tonight would be all talk and drink.
My lord, are you sure you wish to do this? You realize that it is Lord Dace's son, Mandar, a formidable duelist, who will defend the honor of House Dace in approving.
Three-time champion of the Great Provings, much decorated and heir to House Dace.
Very well. There is to be a proving, then.
Let the ancestors judge who has the right of their cause.
To the proving grounds!
Men and women, lords and ladies, may I have your attention, please? We are gifted to have in our presence the Lord Idukan, in whose honor today's provings were fought. Today, House Idukan makes a challenge of honor against House Dace. These two brave combatants have come to prove the righteousness of their causes. The proving begins now!
This should be easy enough.
As you wish. Right.
A little frantic? I can see why! Look at this mess! I love it!
This should be easy enough.
You're getting sloppy!
The proving is at an end. Mandar Dace has been found wanting by the ancestors, and House Dace is guilty of dishonoring House Idukan.
This is my fault. My son has died defending my honor.
I am sorry for your loss, Ronus. It was the ancestors' will.
Yes, the ancestors, I'm sorry. Excuse me, my king.
May House Idukan grow in strength and power.
Greetings, my Lord Idukan. It is an honor to meet you at last. I have had the opportunity to recently meet with your father. He speaks highly of you. He says you may be the quickest fighter in all of House Idukan. Yes, he mentioned your humble nature as well. We need more Grey Wardens like you, and quickly. Even as the Darkspawn weaken here in Ozamor, they are stirring on the surface. A blight has begun. Soon the fight must go beyond the deep roads, lest the Darkspawn threaten all the world. Alas, I do not think he would take kindly to that suggestion. As the child of the king and heir after Lord Trion, your place is here. Truly? Then I will speak to your father after tomorrow's battle. I have my doubts he will relent, but there is always hope. Until then, good luck to you. Show the Darkspawn what your people are made of.
When he mistimed that backswing, I knew he was going down.
Poor bastard. Still, couldn't wish it on a nicer house.
Well put. Our new commander taught House Dace a serious lesson.
The hour is late. These Deshers have waited patiently, as have the Grey Wardens. Are you ready to be presented to the heads of the noble houses? So dutiful. Very well, let us begin. Lords, ladies, grant me a moment of your time. We are here today so I may present to you my second eldest child, blessed by the stone and born of the blood that ran in the veins of the Paragon Idukan. Who would pose a question to the prospective commander? Who seeks to know the prospect better? No? Very well then. The ritual is complete. I give you Ozamar's next commander. Tomorrow, our newest commander will lead part of a mission to strike a great blow to the Darkspawn. Not only does this recover access to some of our most important mines, but it also allows our honored guest Duncan, head of Ferelden's Grey Wardens, to strike far into the deep roads.
Thank you, King Endrin. While the Darkspawn seem to withdraw, it is only because they are massing on the surface. This could mean a blight, and my men and I will discover the truth.
We are honored to have you with us, my friend. Now, feast, drink, and celebrate, for the morning brings battle! As for you, my new commander, find your brother Trion and send him to me. He may be watching the provings, or getting some rest in his rooms. Walk well, Commander.
Good luck to you tomorrow.
Your father is very proud of you. Congratulations.
It isn't our newest commander. Congratulations, Your
May the ancestors grant us victory against the Darkspawn.
I am proud to serve the Idukans.
Right. As you wish. Right. My lord has returned. Please,
I can't wait, my lord. I can't wait, my lord.
See you tonight.
So you're a commander now, in name at least. Shouldn't you be attending our King Father? The world does not stop and start with your meager achievements, not even tonight. Now, do you have some purpose in bothering us? You push your luck. Balin, get to bed. We have a big day tomorrow. I will see what our father wishes from his heir.
All day I've put up with that. He can really grate on the nerves. And what I'm going to tell you next won't make you any more fond of him. Big brother, Trian is going to try to kill you. He fears what you are becoming, in the eyes of the people and the Assembly. Trian's the named prince, but only the Assembly can proclaim a king. It would be unusual for the Assembly to ignore the king's choice, but it does happen.
The founder of House Bimo became a paragon and king in one move from the Assembly, and he was a commoner.
That was an extraordinary case, but at least a half-dozen times the Assembly named a lesser family member, or even someone from another house, as king. Usually, it's the popular younger brother of an undesirable prince. You slaughtered the heir to House Dace, one of the most powerful houses in Orzammar, because his father dared to challenge your house's honor. If you win glory against the Darkspawn tomorrow, it will only strengthen the case for you as the next heir. Trian fears father will replace him on the spot. If not, the Assembly will surely turn against him when father dies. You know his pride will never allow him to step aside. I'm afraid I must agree with you. Tomorrow's battle is the time to do it. I'll find out the rendezvous and buy you the time to do what must be done. I'm taking your place as father's second, so I'll be at hand tomorrow. For now, try to get some sleep.
Let's go. You don't want to keep those lovely ladies waiting.
Trian and his men will clear the way for the Grey Wardens to descend into the easternmost caverns. Those caverns are still infested by the worst of the Darkspawn. We cannot risk our own troops in there.
Understood, Lord Haramond. We should be able to sense the Darkspawn and avoid them once the way is open.
May the Paragons favor you, and the stone catch you if you fall.
Come men! Glory awaits!
Balin, you and your men will second the king, clearing the main road.
Don't you think it looks a little cowardly to allow these humans to take our place where the fighting is thickest?
Are you questioning the battle plan?
Of course not. I'm sure your caution is for the glory of us all.
Enough, Balin. Take your men and make ready. Haramond and I need to have words with your sibling.
Good luck, my brother.
Your father has a special mission for you.
In the eastern deep roads, there is a secret door carved into the stone.
The door leads to a Taig, abandoned long ago by your ancestors. The Darkspawn have made it impossible to reach.
My father believed that the shield of the Paragon Idukan remains in that Taig, under the stones of the central room. Reclaim the shield, and glory will be yours.
We've sent 2 scouts ahead to make sure the tunnels are cleared. But be careful. One of the scouts will meet you at the first crossroads you come to. The second will be further in. When you get to the door, use your signet ring to open it. Questions? The crossroads where you meet the first scout will be the rendezvous point. There you can present the shield to the lords and demonstrate the strength of Aeducan.
May the ancestors watch over you, my child.
You're looking bright-eyed this morning, my lord. I trust you had a restful night. Feeling a little more, virile? Ready to slay the Darkspawn with sheer masculine power? Would I do that, my lord? I'm just amazed at your stamina. The servant said the screams and giggles went on all night. Anyway, we should keep moving. Genlocks aren't likely to stop and commiserate with my inadequacies. We should keep moving.
I am at your service. Good day, Lord Aeducan. Congratulations on being named commander, my lord.
Greetings, Commander. Lord Mino's men have taken this.
Trap! Trap!
Here.
You made it, Commander. Did you run afoul of any Darkspawn? Still, that was more than we expected. Once I finished scouting the tunnels, I hid here to avoid the Darkspawn. Most tunnels are dead ends. The one we want is swarming with those fiends. It's going to be a fight. I was, indeed. Would that I had been good enough to beat you. May today's battles bring us even more glory. I'll take rear guard. Shall we move?
Trap!
This should be easy enough.
Trap! Weapons at the ready!
Steel!
As you wish.
This one's mine! Drive them back!
You're here. I thought the Darkspawn had got you for sure. Apologies, Commander. There's not a ton of formality down here in the deep roads. We want the tunnel ahead, but there are Darkspawn tracks all over it. Be careful. I haven't ventured more than 100 yards ahead for fear of alerting other Darkspawn. I'll follow your lead, Commander.
Ready.
Here.
Take that! Into the fray! This one won't be a problem.
You will not! I can feel it! Trap! Trap! Trap!
I got you! You're back!
My shot.
Drive them down! Sustain.
Show me what you've got! It's either you or me, and it isn't gonna be me! You're getting sloppy!
You asked for it!
This should be easy enough.
Dragon is victorious!
As you wish. Right.
Looks like someone beat us to the door.
This Darkspawn body is still fresh. Whoever opened the door is most likely still in there. It could have been stolen, recently, or generations back. Or it could be an ambitious cousin out for his own glory.
Understood. Let's move, men.
As you wish.
So glad you could finally join us. We feared you'd gotten eaten by Darkspawn.
Turns out the shield isn't quite as easy to retrieve as I was led to believe. I wager you know where it is, though. So maybe you tell me where it is, and I won't mutilate your body so bad your father doesn't recognize you. I'm your better, that's who. And as to how I got in, that's a question you'll have to ask the stone after I butcher you. Now where's the shield? Bit for bite, huh? Both of us banking on killing the other and losing nothing by the telling? Very well. One of Prince Trian's men brought me this ring. It opened the door just fine. Now where is the sodding shield? Just kill them, boys. We'll find this shield on our own.
Trap! Let's get started. Fear!
This one's mine! Coming! Come now! Defend yourself! No quarter! How about you?
This should be easy enough.
Into the fray! You're getting sloppy! You should have run!
Is that really Trian's signet ring? It would have been a major victory to get the shield first, but he showed his hand and failed. The first way we can hurt him is to find that shield ourselves. You have your orders, boys.
This should be easy enough. Trap! Trap! As you wish. Trap! Trap! On it. As you wish.
This should...
This is the room. How do we get the shield? You two, see if you can spot anything. It seems some of these tiles are different from the others. That's it. We've got it.
Doesn't look like much.
The skill of our crafters has come far since then. But still, the Shield of Iduken.
I can feel it. It's inspirational.
If you say so. It's just a shield. Back in the direction we came from, at the crossroads.
To the crossroads. We should keep moving.
Shark spot him! Approach. Watch for their
More
blood!
of those mercenaries.
I'm on it. Glory will be mine! On your guard!
I'm going to make this quick.
No mercy! Show me what you got! You will fall! How about you? This one's mine! Take that!
I'm going to make this quick.
I'm going to you are no match. You asked for it.
On it. Right. As you wish.
Trian were really scheming against us, this would be the perfect place for an ambush. We've got the shield, and we're all alone out here. Of course.
What's that you're muttering about? Fantastic. As if the Darkspawn weren't enough to worry about.
Just keep your eyes open.
I trust valor, brother. Anything you have to say can be said here in front of our men. You dare accuse me of your own treachery? You have plotted to murder me so you could take my place as heir. You convinced Balin to help take my men and me by surprise. Do you deny it? Just stop. You have gone too far this time. You're grandstanding at the provings I could overlook. That the nobles love you when you have accomplished nothing. This I have learned to forgive. I know I will never be loved in Orzammar, but I will rule. Nothing, not even my treacherous kin, will stop me from claiming my right. You and your companions will throw down your weapons, confess your treason, and be tried in front of the Assembly. Kill the traitors!
As you say.
You won't get away with this!
Drive them back! Here we go! Taste steel! Stone curse Jouster! You're in for a world of hurt! Die! Only one shall stand!
I'm on it.
For Orzammar! Our enemies will fall! And our race is an ugly curse!
As you say.
You won't get away with this! Into the fray! You have it coming!
On it.
I'm hurt! Help! Stay still! You can't hit the wrong man! A little frantic? I can see why!
Excellent well!
Hurry, Father, before it's too...
By all the ancestors, what has happened here?
It seems we weren't fast enough. Balin was right.
My son, tell me this isn't what it looks like.
Can you prove it?
You could have got that ring anywhere. Can these men substantiate your claim?
It's true. There were men in the Tig trying to steal the shield.
Sir Gorham, your loyalty makes you a useless witness. It falls to others to tell the story. You, Scout, what happened here?
Trian and his men were here early. It seems they'd done battle with the Darkspawn. Lord Iduken came up to them all friendly-like, but when we got close, he ordered us to attack.
It is a valid question. The man is low-born and could easily be bought.
Frandlin Ivo, you are a good and noble man. Did the scout speak the truth?
He did, my lord. It was terrible. Prince Trian didn't stand a chance. Afterward, my lord stripped his signet ring.
You treacherous bastard!
Silence, Gorham! Do you have anything else to say, my son? I want to believe that. I really do.
Bind him. He will be judged before the Assembly. To Orzammar.
Got 10 minutes, sir. Orders and all. You understand?
Of course. Leave us alone, will you please?
Yes, sir.
I would have come sooner had they allowed it. How are you? The Assembly isn't going to call for you. Balin has taken Trian's place in the Assembly. He introduced a motion to condemn you immediately, and it easily passed. He had fully half the Assembly ready to vote on something completely against tradition and justice. He must have been making deals and alliances for months, if not years. He's more clever than either of us ever thought. Some of the lords, especially Harrowmont, are suspicious of Balin's instant rise to power. They are rallying, but far too slowly. The Assembly has already sentenced both of us. My knighthood will be stripped, my name torn from my family records. But I will be allowed to attempt some sort of life on the surface. Lord Harrowmont moved for a similar exile for you, but Balin's supporters overwhelmed him. You are to be sealed in the deep roads to fight Darkspawn until you are overwhelmed and killed. Lord Harrowmont says the king is taken ill. He couldn't bear losing 2 of his children at once. Lord Harrowmont gave me access to see you so I could tell you this. Duncan and the Grey Wardens are still in the deep roads, in tunnels connected to those you are to be left in. If you survive long enough to find the Grey Wardens, you may be able to escape with Duncan. Well, perhaps this was meant to be. If you can find them, I'm sure you can join them and escape the deep roads. Balin underestimated you, much as we underestimated him. I begged to go with you and fight at your side, but Balin's pet nobles wouldn't hear of it. I'm going to try to go to Denerim, the human capital. If you make it out, find me. Our time is up. May the Paragons guide your sword and the stone hold you up. I will always be your man, my Lord Iduken.
They are ready for you now. Here is the prisoner, Lord Harrowmont.
Having been found guilty of fratricide by the Assembly of Orzammar, you are hereby sentenced to exile and death. Your name is from this point forward stripped from the records. You are no longer a person, nor a memory. You are to be cast into the deep roads with only sword and shield. Dare to redeem your life by fighting the enemies of Orzammar until your death. Do you have anything to say before the sentence is carried out? I want to believe that. Look me in the eye and tell me you didn't do this. For your father's sake. You're a terrible liar. Soldier, hand the accused your sword and open the... May the...